Hi there, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is AniBusiness with your friend Simeon. Let's talk about prices of fish in various states in Nigeria. I won't be able to cover up everything. I'm not going to cover up list all the 36 states. I don't even know if fish business have been done in all the 36 states that is across Nigeria. But I know there are a few states that are really into catfish farming, and some are just coming up. So I'm going to give you update on the new price list out there so that you don't end up selling your fish at an awoof price. Make you no go lose profits. That is going to be the most painful thing. Feed is very costly. Buying fingerlings are costly. Raising them are costly. Buying their medications are costly. Other things like fueling the generator to pump water, to do all sort of things, they are very, very costly. So no go sell your fish at a very low amount of money. Don't go sell your fish at a very low amount of money. So that's what this video is all about today. If you are watching me from Ghana, from any part of African country, and you are into fish farming and you are trying to get idea, I'm not going to mention your currency because I don't know much about your currency. But when I give you my currency, you can just try to Google it, you convert it to your own currency to know how to sell your fish in your own country. If you're new on my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we can rapport together, you understand. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever time I drop a new video for you. So let's start. I'm going to start from Ibadan because I stay in Ibadan, and I'm going to give updates right from my home before going outside. So before, I used to tell you that Ibadan has the lowest priced when it comes to selling fish, lowest fish price in Nigeria. So these days I think they've started coming up. So if you are watching me from Akobo side, if you are watching me from Omi side, if you are watching me from Apacha, if you are watching me from Bashorun, if you are watching me from Udrono, Kikiri, and that's Ijebu Road, if you are watching me from all this Oyo side, if you are watching me from Ido, Irua side, if you are watching me from Olugweru side, if you are watching me from any side of the Ibadan, even the places I don't know, like all this Soka side and Olorunda side, there are fish businesses across all this area. At least I've been to some area there. So standard table size and are being sold in Ibadan for the price of 1,500 naira to 1,700 naira, depending on how you bargain, depend on how you negotiate, depend on how your fish weigh, the sizes and everything. So the price now is within 1,500 naira to 1,700 naira. There are some people that will fight. I'm not selling at 1.5, I'm selling at 1.7, I'm selling at 1.6, and some people are still selling within the range of 1,450 naira to 1,500 naira, which is not good enough. I don't know, maybe you are not seeing the hardship in feeding your catfish. Then let's go to Kaduna. That is the northern side of Nigeria. Talking about this Kaduna, Sokoto, Kano, Maiduguri, all these Jos, Lafayette, Nasarawa side. So if you guys are into fish farming, especially all this Kaduna, Kano, Sokoto side, the fish price is very low, is still low. They are selling fish at 1,500 naira per kilo at your area. The price is still fair, but I would still appreciate if you guys can come together and increase the selling price a bit, because feed is not coming directly to your state. They are being transported from one state to your state, maybe from Ibadan, from Lagos to your state. So those who are selling the feed to you are adding the transportation fee to it. So the price is on a higher side at your side than it was in our side here, maybe in Lagos, Ibadan, Ogun State, or anywhere closer to where they make this feed or they ship this feed to. So please, you guys should work on the selling price, because I noticed that even selling at the rate of 1,500 naira, some people are still panicking on it. So that is that about the northern side. So let's come to Abuja. Abuja are selling their own around that 1,500 naira to 1,700 naira too. So that is that about the capital territory of Nigeria. So those who are doing the business there are selling within the range of 1,500 naira to 1,700 naira. Coming to Lagos, Lagos are selling for around that 1,500 naira to 2,000 naira. Some places are 1,700 naira, some places are 1,500 naira. It seems like that outer side. And some places are 2,000 naira respectively. Coming down to Ogun, from Abeokuta straight to Ijebu-Ode, down to Shagam area, those who are into fish business there, at this point in time, they are selling their own at the rate of 1,700 naira to 2,000 naira in Ogun State. However, some places are still 1,500 naira, especially if the farm is far or it's in a very local area or in a distance place. But the range, the selling price in Ogun State is within 1,700 naira to 2,000 naira. All I'm saying now is 1 kilo of fish, not that you will be having fish of 800 grams, 700 grams. You know, those ones are lower to 1 kg. It is 1,000 grams that makes 1 kg. So if your fish is not 800 grams, then that means they are not up to 1,000, they are not up to 1 kg. 1,000 grams is equivalent to 1 kg. So 800 grams is not up to 1 kg. It is 1,000 grams that is equivalent to 1 kg. So if your fish are standard table size starts from 1 kg. You may have 800, 900 grams that are like 5, 10 or 15% inside the fish you are selling. No, but standard table size starts from 1 kilo to 1.5 kilo. If it's going beyond that, then that means you are raising another size or another set of fish entirely. So let's travel to Akure. This update I'm giving you is not just something I pick from my head. It's something I try to learn from people. I try to check, I make a research, and I figure out people are selling it at this amount in this so location. So Akure are selling their own. That is Akure, all this Ondo side. You know, the entire Akure, Ondo, are selling their own within the range of 1,700 naira to 2,000 naira. Mostly 2,000 naira. That is the amount they are selling their own. Most people are selling at 2,000 naira, and there is nothing that can counter the price, not negotiable. However, there are still places that are selling their own at 1,700 naira in Ondo State. Same way, if we go to Osun State, if you come to all this Ikire, Gbogan, going to Oshogbo, from Oshogbo coming to all this Elisha side, they are selling their own within the range of 1,500 naira to 1,700 naira too. So currently in that place. And also, if we go to Cross River, that is Calabar, right? They are selling their own within the range of 2,000 naira to 2,200 naira. That is the amount they are selling in Cross River, Calabar, that is eastern side. They are selling their own at 2,000 naira to 2,200 naira in some places. Then if you come to Aba, that is that Abia? That is Abia State, right? Aba, they are selling their own within the range of 1,900 naira to 2,000 naira. The price starts from 1,900 naira. That is the selling price, not negotiable. That is how much they are selling their own. So this is all the information I was able to acquire last week. Yes. So this should tell you that if you have your fish and you are trying to sell your fish within this moment, I made mention of the north, the east, the west, and the south all together. So even if I did not mention your state, you have the idea that okay, all these people within my surrounding are selling at this so price, so I am not going to sell at a lower amount. If they are not buying, let them go. Look for a better buyer. Feed is costly. A lot of things are costly. So sell your fish at a very good amount of money so that you can make at least 20, 30, 40, 50% of your capital. If not, loss will be the end of everything. This is not a call. So you have to be market wise when it comes to selling your fish. So that is what the update is all about. Thank you for watching.